Hi Taurus, welcome to your mid-month reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always check what feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of October, as usual, I have a special sales offer available, and for this month it's inspired in the current Libra season we are on, and the main theme of the reading is about changes you might be experiencing during this transitional season. And if you would like to know more details, just read the info down below or email me with your questions. And if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do that by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So Taurus, I feel like some of you are very magnetic during this time. There's a strong magnetism about you and an ability to attract what you desire, attract what you need instantly, effortlessly. So for Taurus that are into the law of attraction, manifestation work, this is one of the great periods to really dive deep into those tools to help you bring you closer to your dreams, bring you closer to an energy of fulfillment that it's very deserved. I feel like some of you Taurus really deserve this easy access to something, being that I feel like some of you have been learning the hard way how to actually become more receptive and soft and gentle and exactly move in the easy ways. So on the contrary of what previously might have been your usual action and behavior and mentality towards situations, the opposite reveals itself to being much more compensating, meaning that Taurus that have been struggling with letting your guard down, with receiving, with being soft, caring, loving, Taurus that have struggled to own up to your own vulnerabilities, Taurus that have been incredibly stubborn and resistant to changes. And I also feel like Taurus that have somehow used more of manipulative tactics to get what you want. It's almost like all of that has been cleared out of the way. And you have a chance right now to recognize the magnet that you are of good things, of blessings, when you're just fully operating from heart. It's almost like some of you Taurus have been through experiences that maybe hardened you, right? That created this illusion that by being tough, by suppressing your feelings, by not exposing much of your kindness, for Taurus that have had a hard time also giving of themselves to others, maybe this has been a defense mechanism that you have used for a time in your life that showed itself to create more pain, to create more distance, to create more separation from what you truly desire out of life. So what is happening here during mid-October is that there's a great opportunity to rewrite the way you are fundamentally, dealing with situations, communicating, relating. There's an incredible positive change that is taking over, and with it comes a lot of blessings. I keep getting this is a great time to pray, to ask, to put the right intentions in place, and to just watch them come, watch them happen, watch how easy life can be. It's like you've tasted, you've experienced the hard part of life. Now let the sweet, beautiful part of life reveal itself to you. And for some of you Taurus, this is going to come out in the form of a dream come true. This is going to come in the form of great news, or in the form of an amazing love experience. Of course, that for each of you will be different, but it's this huge blessing just falling here into your life. And I feel like some of you will even struggle to know what to do with it. It's almost like some of you are afraid to, how you call it, you're afraid to mess something up. Some of you might still have here some beliefs that everything is, it's like some of you Taurus have this weird thing of believing like everything you touch you destroy or turns to ash. So I see some difficulty for some of you to welcome this blessing, not because you don't want it, exactly because you want it so much that you are afraid to lose it, or again to do something to mess it up. Your challenge during this time lies exactly on trusting, on loving unconditionally yourself and your life. And I feel like some of you are so gorgeous during this time. Of course, you're always gorgeous, but during this time there's an enhancement to your beauty. Every time you're, every time you're vibrating in this softness, in this gentleness. Some of you, it's about honoring your feminine energy and being, very much acting upon the feminine attribute in you. So some of you, this has been all about healing the feminine throughout the last years for some of you. And regardless of you being a man or a woman, it's a message that applies. If you are a man, if you have been struggling with your with the main feminine figures in your life, female figures in your life, there's a great chance to reverse that, to change that. If you yourself have had a trouble expressing your feminine traits, because we all, men or women, have those, to be in your feelings, to act upon your feelings, to let your guard down, to show your vulnerabilities. If you've had this issue because you were taught or conditioned that those were wrong, or reasons to be shameful, like if there's shame around that, the narrative that have been conditioning you for so long, it's changing and it's welcomed. It's just, there's a slight chance that some of you get a little bit frozen and paralyzed, because I feel like some of you are not even expecting this, so it might come a little bit as a surprise, this goodness. And again, this is for Taurus female souls, masculine souls, whatever it is. The main element here is the beauty of the feminine, is raising that awareness of what the feminine in particular represents to you, Taurus. So it's important that you make some analysis or some reflection, if you would like, to be more in tune with this period of time, is to make some reflection upon how do you deal, how do you relate, or how what kind of insecurities you have when it comes to the feminine attributes. Because I feel like studying a little bit more about yourself during this time, so acquiring more insight into your own self and everything that happened in your life that led you to this point, is going to be very soothing sometimes when we make almost like when we make this trip down to memory lane, it can be painful, it can be difficult, it can bring a lot of suffering to the surface. I feel like for Taurus, it can be so informative and so freeing to make this journey into your past. Just, I feel like it's like you're witnessing something about your story, something about your journey that maybe you didn't give much importance to, or didn't really pay the attention to, or thought as being relevant, that you can understand how relevant it is right now. And just that makes a click, and it changes you, and it changes your energy for the better. So I hope you have a great time, a great mid-month. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hopefully we'll talk with each other soon.